Now that we've got the keys to the house and we've got the basics moved in, it is officially time for the big move. After digging the camper out of a lot of ice, we were finally able to hitch up and tow and head to the house for good. I am so excited to continue turning this house into a home and curating a vintage Western home, all from the thrift. The goal is to not spend more than $80 on any piece of furniture, and I'm so excited to bring you guys along. You and me are gonna get this house feeling cozy and feeling like home, and the first step in that is curtains. I'd say those look pretty straight to me. I guess Josh can always fix them later if he disagrees, but. This is the curtain set that we ended up going with in the bedroom, and I just really liked it. So we picked up as many as they had at Walmart. It's just the brand is Mainstays. It's like a 4-piece set, blackout curtains on the top, and they're this beautiful linen brown. We've got a lot of like interestingly sized and shaped windows because this house is a little bit older. So we're just trying to feel out what will look the best. So these ones are not quite wide enough, but I still think they almost look okay. So my idea is to maybe run to the store and get some floor length ones just for the ends, kind of as like decor, if you will. And then that way we can slide the brown ones in a little bit more, and those will be like the functional curtains. I have to run to Walmart anyway to get a hem cutter for this curtain that goes on the kitchen window. But I wanted to get these up like before dark, before I left. I have one more of the brown curtains, and I don't think I want to put it up there yet until I decide how I feel about the long ones on the ends here. That way I can return it if I don't end up liking the vibe. Good afternoon, you guys. I spent the morning like busy at work. Now that we're settled, I have a lot of stuff to get caught up on, and I just kind of took it slow. It felt so good to get ready in a bathroom, like a real bathroom, my own bathroom at that. So now that I've like wrapped up work for the afternoon, I'll probably do some more work like in the evening after dark. But I wanted to do a little bit of thrifting today and some projects, hemming curtains, things like that. But before I get too far, I wanted to do a thrift haul with you guys because Mom has been thrifting. As like an avid thrifter, I always find such beautiful furniture pieces at the thrift, and I've never been able to buy them before. So last weekend I was just like a little bit unhinged, but I've got a really stunning collection of pieces that I'm really excited to decorate with. So I thought I would show you guys what I got before we get too far into like placing things around the house. This house is very cool toned. The walls are gray as well as the floor, and I'm more of a warm tone person. So I've been gravitating towards like lots of warm woods and kind of rustic pieces mixed with a little bit of antique vibe. I don't know that this is like actually a style, but the vibe I'm going for in the house is kind of like grandma cowboy. We'll see where I get with that. I'm already kind of starting to see it come together with the curtains and everything, and I am so excited. I also haven't lived this close to this many thrift stores in a very long time. I think I went to like 7 in one day last weekend. And it was the best day of my life. So to start, I just got this little wooden shelf. A lot of the pieces that I got are kind of a warmer wood tone, and I think that it will really warm up the house without having to paint, because I just don't want to paint. This was $2.99 at Goodwill. Just a simple little shelf. Also got a bigger version of said shelf. This one is a peg hook. I think it will look really nice in the entryway closet. I'm trying to kind of style that so that it doesn't look awkward that it doesn't have a door, but it'd be a good places to keep our jackets, shoes, purses, things like that right by the door. And this one is absolutely massive and in really good condition, and it was only $8. A lot of the bigger stuff I'll probably let Josh hang. While I am very proud of myself for my work on the curtains last night, I am not the handiest gal around. So I asked Josh before I went thrifting last weekend if there was anything in particular he wanted me to look for, and he wanted hooks for the bathroom. There's no like hooks for towels or anything like that, and that was something he requested, and I found the perfect piece. This is so cute, exactly what I would have wanted, and it's got a little bit more storage. Our bathroom really doesn't have much as far as storage goes, so I saw this and was really excited. I snagged it for $5.75. So it's definitely a little bit worn on the top, but you're not really gonna see that, and I actually really like the kind of distressed look. I think it will look really nice with the gray walls, and I'm really excited to hang that up so I have some more storage for my makeup and things like that. I tried to go into like thrifting all these pieces with a plan in place. I made a list of like what furniture items I was mainly looking for before we left, and I knew that I was looking for a lot of baskets because we don't have closet doors and I want our storage to still look organized. So moving on from shelves to baskets, there are many. This one was kind of giving like laundry basket vibes to me. Josh said it's not quite big enough, but I think it would look really cute with some throw blankets or pillows or something like that. Or even, I don't know, now that we have like a house and I can just do laundry whenever I want, I can do smaller loads. So I'm thinking this might be good for like dirty towels in the bathroom, something like that. But this one was $5.99 and it's in really good shape. Love. I also found one of those like foldable packing cube bin thingies. I thought this would be good on one of the shelves in one of the open closets. And then I think these two are my personal favorite. The fact there were two matching ones was a huge score, and they're in almost perfect condition, and I absolutely love the darker stain. A lot of baskets that I see like with wicker are really light wood, and I just really love kind of that dark brown stain. So I was so excited about those, and I think those will be really nice on the shelves. This next one, I've never really seen anything like this before, but I thought it was really fun and interesting, and it has a lid, which is good because I have a very nosy husky. We've been calling her the TSA lately because anytime we bring anything into the house, she just immediately sticks her nose in it. But this one is so pretty. I think it's like a laundry basket type situation. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use it for yet, but it's this really cool like rattan style material, and then it's got the dark leather details, which I really loved. And how much did I pay for this? $5.99. Sometimes I feel like I'm committing robbery when I get deals like this. And I got one more basket. I think Josh was starting to get annoyed with how many baskets I was buying, but I feel like having organized storage solutions from the get-go is going to be a really great way for us to keep organized and not let anything get cluttered or out of control. Now that we have so much more space, I want to be really intentional about what we bring into the house so that we still have kind of a minimalist feel and we don't ever end up like overwhelmed by belongings that we don't need. This one was $5.75. Again, kind of the darker stain, which I liked, and round. It's a little off like kilter when you set it down, but I think it's like kind of unique and fun. My only concern with these baskets is that they will need to be up off the ground until we know that the dogs are adjusted and aren't going to be chewing on things. Bear has never really lived in a house. We were in like a hotel room style employee housing situation when we brought her into our family. So I've been being really cautious with what I leave out when I leave the dogs unattended for the first little bit as they get adjusted. It's been so interesting watching Haley adjust to the space too, because she can't really see. So she's gotten really explorative. She's been walking around, kind of getting to know the space. You can tell she knows where she's going a little bit more the longer that we've been here. But I do try and like lead her to new furniture pieces that I add so that she knows that they're there and nothing catches her by surprise. So that was more of the big stuff. I'll show you guys the like big stuff, the furniture pieces, after we're done with all the little bits. I really thought it was going to take us a really long time to thrift pieces that I liked furniture wise, but I really hit the jackpot and found almost everything I was looking for in one day. Okay, so random house bits. I got this little hot pad for the kitchen. I believe that's what this is, for 75 cents. If you can't tell, I'm big into wicker, big into wood, so that just jumped off the shelf at me. We don't have a lot of kitchen stuff. We kind of only had like one pot, one pan, stuff like that. So I've been looking to kind of add to our collection now that we have cabinets, and cabinets that don't move, so I can actually have breakable bits. But I found this really beautiful, I imagine this is like for like serving dips or maybe even leftovers. I just thought this was so cute and pretty. It was $1.75, and I'm really excited to start cooking and to be able to host people. I love hosting. When we were in the van, I actually used to like cook all of our friends' food and leave the side of the van door open, and everyone would just walk up to the kitchen, and we kind of called it the food truck. So I'm really excited to be able to actually have people over and host. I know I also shared that I was really keen on doing a gallery wall in the living room somewhere, so I've been looking for pieces for that. I didn't want to do just picture frames. I really like when people add in kind of other items with it. So I found some really fun pieces I'm excited about. I found this little cowboy boot. This honestly might be one of my favorite things I've ever found. It's just so cute, and it's actually a wall hook, so you can like hang things on it. So stoked on that. That was $4. A little bit more on the expensive side. The town that we used to live in is a little bit bougie, so the thrift stores there are a bit more expensive, but they do have really nice pieces. I found this really cute little hanging flower thing. This is like ceramic, and then the outside is wood. This was $1. Thought that would be cute to kind of mix in. I'm still a little on the fence about this, but I thought it would be cool. I really liked the horse on there, and since we're officially Idahoans now, I thought this could be kind of fun to help incorporate that kind of Western style and just like a piece of Idaho. And then I also found this really gorgeous mirror. I just loved the wood detailing at the top here, and I thought this would be really beautiful to break up like the photo frames and reflect a little bit more light. The living room in this house does not have any overhead lighting. We've got big beautiful windows, so it does feel really bright and open in here, but I thought adding this mirror could help kind of reflect some of that light and just brighten the room up a little bit. I did spend a bit more on this. This was $8. Again, I got it in the town we came from, so it was just a bit more expensive. Then I just grabbed some more frames. I want to run to Walgreens today and get some prints made. I'm gonna do a mix of like prints I found on Etsy and some of the photos Josh and I had taken last year, and I think it would be a really cute little spot. So these two actually match, which I liked. Don't see that too often. And then I found this one. The matching ones were $1.50 each, and the other was $1. I'm really in my cowboy era right now, so I picked up actually another little cowboy boot. This one's just like a vase or something like that. I just thought this would be cute to throw on like a floating shelf or something like that. And then Josh picked out this little owl. It was nice to have him pick something up. I feel like he often doesn't because I'm so picky, but it's actually like a candle holder, so you put it in the back and then his eyes light up. Super cute. He was $2. And then this might be one of my favorite things I found. It's just so stunning. I saw it from all the way across the store. It's this beautiful like antique wooden clock. I just love the look of this, again with the dark wood. I think it's gonna fit in the space so beautifully. Okay, last item before we move on to furniture. I got this a few weeks ago. My camera ran out of memory space because I've been vlogging like a mad woman lately because I've just been so excited. But I found this piece a couple of weeks ago. It was, I want to say like $10, maybe $15, but it's just this stunning floral print. We actually ended up hanging it up in the camper and it looked really cute. But I'm thinking this would be a really nice addition to the bathroom in here, so I might hang that up later today. But let's move on to furniture. I was truly so shocked at how many beautiful pieces that we found. And every time we went to the thrift store, we came back with the van like jam packed. Every thrift store we went to, I had to like come back to the house, unload, and then go back out. And truly just felt like I hit the lottery. So We'll start with the dog's favorite piece, this couch. I showed you guys us barely fitting it into the van, but it fits so perfect in the space and I'm obsessed. I was so shocked to find something so clean. Originally, I wasn't even keen on thrifting a couch, but we snagged this one for $80, which felt like a steal, and really we wouldn't be able to find anything new even close to that price. I made like a massive mess in here, but we don't really have a good designated like dining room space. So I found this really beautiful like kind of cafe sized dining table. The details on the top are just so beautiful and the legs underneath are so ornate. This woodwork is just stunning. It is a little bit loose and wobbly up top, but I think Josh can fix that. And I snagged this for only $15. This one I actually left behind and then ended up going back for. It was $13.75. I know magazine holders aren't like really much of a thing anymore, but I thought it would be pretty to put some like Southern style magazines, maybe a throw blanket or something down there. I wasn't originally gonna put it here. I was gonna put it next to the couch, but this spot's kind of growing on me and I kind of think it's perfect. And I'm thinking maybe the gallery wall right here. Let me know what you think. As far as kitchen stuff goes, I snagged this little coffee mug holder for like $1 or something. And then I also got a wooden paper towel holder to kind of match. Josh also found this brand new knife set for like $10. And then I grabbed this wooden spoon and this tray also at the thrift for like a couple of bucks. The only thing I've really been struggling to find is dining room table chairs. I found quite a few options, but I haven't been able to find a set of 2. And our table is on the smaller side, so I need like smaller seats for the dining table. That's been giving me a bit of trouble, but I'm gonna go look again this weekend. I was at the Desert Industries last week and they were bringing new furniture pieces out like every 10 minutes. Like I could just take some snacks and post up in there and they're just like delivering new furniture to me and it was amazing. And I totally almost forgot, I found this little stool for $8. I thought this would be nice. I'm not exactly sure where I want to put it there. Right now I'm just using it to hold the curtains back from the registers. That was kind of a reason we went with the shorter curtains for the main part, is we do have a lot of these registers around the house and they are all like right by the windows. Okay, so in the bedroom, I found this little stool. I've been seeing everybody online use these for like plants and stuff instead of like using it as a stool. So I thought that would be cute in the corner. I think I'm gonna put my cowboy boots and like a plant there, so it's like right by the window. I'm still on the hunt for like the perfect dresser. It can't be too long, but we have quite a bit of room left, which I wasn't expecting after putting the bed in. So I wanna find the perfect piece. Everything I found so far is like well over $100. And I know I mentioned before that I was trying to keep everything like $75 or less. So I'm still hunting. Okay, and the last few pieces are in the office. Bear already loves this chair. It's the perfect spot for her to look out the window. But I saw this and was so stoked. This is just like super ornate, beautiful, in really good shape. This does need fixed, but that's pretty easy fix, I would say. And we got this chair for $25. I just really want this office to feel kind of like studious and maybe like a little fancy. So I thought this was like the perfect chair, and we were thinking to put like a nice mahogany bookshelf next to it. I thought that would look really nice. The perfect desk. It's exactly what I was envisioning, like to the T, and it's in beautiful condition. I got it for $70, so it was a little bit more of a spendy piece compared to everything else, but it was worth it in my opinion. It's solid oak, so I know that's something that will last me a really long time. So that's everything I found. I want to run to a couple thrift stores and look for some dining room chairs and a dresser, and then maybe a rug. I'm definitely leaning towards more of like a tan neutral kind of rug. Since the couch is patterned, I don't want it to be too busy in here. So after I run my errands, I want to come home and work on some projects. I need to do some hemming on a few of the curtain sets, specifically the ones in the kitchen. Those are actually supposed to be cafe curtains, not all the way up to the top, so I need to hem those. And then the green ones that I hung up on either side of the big window in the living room, I want to do the same over here, but those panels are way too wide. So I think I'm going to grab one more and cut it in half. I bought some iron-on hem tape because I don't have a sewing machine. But yeah, it's gonna be a great afternoon. All of my favorite things, thrifting and crafting. Honestly, there's just so many little projects that I want to do around the house. I'm like having a hard time knowing where to start. And now that I've like showed you everything that we thrifted, I can kind of start finding homes for things too. I didn't show you guys these, but I've been looking for camo for a while at the thrift, which I thought would be something super easy to find in Idaho, but I stand corrected. But last weekend I finally scored these little camo, they're like sweatpants, but like they have cargo pockets, and I thought they were super cute. So that's the fit check for the day. It is 60 degrees here, which I am living for. Basically summer. These might work for dining chairs if I painted them, but I'm worried they'll be a little bit big. That table is so small. This blanket is brand new, $17.99, originally $30. I don't even think I noticed in the thrift store that this opens, so stoked on that. Not at all what I was looking for, but the thrift delivers what it wants to deliver. It's like so organized in here, it reminds me of like a TJ Maxx, almost. Okay, also super into this. It's like an entryway table. Again, tons of storage. Oh, that's weird. This is like a TV stand. Jackpot. Take those. I need a cart. We've got a very packed car situation going on right now, but I just found a giant rug, 2 dining room table chairs, and a coat hook for $85. And to think I almost didn't come here. So glad I did. The other 2 stores were like mostly a bust. So now I have to go home and unload, and I'm just trying to decide if I think that the rug will fit in here for me to come get today, or if I should come back with the van and Josh tomorrow. Knowing me, I'm pretty impatient, so I'll probably be back in a few hours. But I want to run home like quick anyway and place an order for some prints and photos. Usually I just go to a CVS and you can do it like instantaneously, but I actually don't think there's a CVS here, just a Walgreens. So gotta go home and look at my frames and pick out sizes and like maybe lay everything out so I know like what orientation of photos I'm looking for. And then we will get crafting. The day is just flying by. Inspection. Excuse me. Here's kind of what I'm thinking for like the layout of the gallery wall. So I just want to measure the wall and make sure that my idea will like fit where I want it to. And then I need to measure all the frames, so I order the right size prints. So here's kind of what I've been looking at as far as prints go. I'm feeling like pretty drawn to this one in particular, just to kind of break up the photos of us so it's not like too overwhelming. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy this one. It's literally $2. And then I think I might grab these as well. I really do like these as well. I might order some down the line, but they're not digital downloads, and I hate waiting for things to ship, to be honest. Okay, the frames are like a little over 4 feet. I don't know that that's actually going to be a good spot, but I could also go above the couch. That actually would be perfect above the couch. But then what do I do here? Let me know what you guys think below. Comment if you have any ideas, because I think 2 gallery walls in one room might be a bit much. But look at the chairs. They're freaking perfect. Exactly the right size, pretty similar in stain. They've got some paint scuffs and stuff on them, but I should be able to sand that off pretty easily. And they were only $8 a piece. Excuse my mess. I put everything in here so the dogs don't chew on it while I'm gone. The rug that I got is like 8 by 10 and the room is like 9.5 by 12. So it's gonna take up like pretty much the whole room. So we'll see how I feel about it once I get it down. But it was 30 bucks, so I thought I would give it a try. Our comforter is plain brown too, and then all of our furniture will be wood. So I thought adding like a nice, beautiful rug would be a way to like kind of add some color, warm it up, and then obviously like I'll hang some things above the bed, and then we'll do the dresser and a mirror. Now to go get it and see if I can make it fit. So I just ordered my prints. I ordered a few extra photos. That way if I collect any more frames, I already have some photos that I want to have in the house to put in them. I did kind of a mix of like 5 by 7 and 4 by 6 because that's like the standard size frames, and then anything bigger that I like really want to get printed, I will do that as I need. So Walgreens is like right on the corner and it has a 1-hour pickup, so I placed that order, and I think that gives me enough time to clear the car out a little bit more. It seems like today is going to be mostly just an errand day, and then tomorrow and Friday will probably be more project focused. I always think that I can get way more done in a day than I actually can. Anybody else? Packed car round 2 and my photos are ready for pickup. Okay, I managed to get the bed lifted and the rug in the room. Seeing as I have a partially torn rotator cuff, I probably shouldn't be doing this, but here we are. An impatient queen. There was actually somebody else looking at this rug in the store and they said it was too yellow, but our house is very, very cool toned. So I thought it might be the perfect way to warm it up. Oh shoot, it's like exactly the right size. Don't be like me and measure ahead of time, but I kind of just sent it and hoped for the best with this one because it was such a good price. Okay. I also need to grab lampshades. I thrifted these lamps for $3.99 each. We have 2 of them. Love them. And then we got like amber light bulbs for them, and it's so cozy at night. But picture this with like a brown comforter, and I'm like freaking obsessed. It fits in here freaking perfect. Oh my gosh, that just came together beautifully. Okay, I think I've decided I'm done going places for the day. I did pick up one more frame at the store. I got my prints. Okay, wait, that's so cute. So I went with this little cowboy print, and then I thought this one was so funny. It says, "Be rootin', be tootin', but most of all, be kind." And then I got some of these photos of Josh and I printed. And then this one says, "Ye," and I can't stress this enough, ha. So gonna throw these in some frames and see where we get. Okay, I switched it around again and added a few more pieces because I think I am going to put it above the couch, and it just made more sense for it to be bigger. But I just found these super sick mirrors with taper candle holders at the bottom. I ran out to get a couple of more frames, and I'm so glad that I did because I also found this super cool print for the bedroom. Through the sad, my heart is finally found. It's crashing through my chest.
I am you. Keep my love. I am you.
Okay, so I'm definitely not the handiest person, but I was feeling ambitious after doing the curtains and those turning out okay. So I have tackled the gallery wall. I think that I really, really like it. I'm gonna ask Josh when he gets home and make sure everything looks even to him. There are a few extra holes, nobody tell on me. I honestly did everything in one try except this last piece. Since there's two on either side, they needed to be like completely even. And yeah, I definitely struggled with this one, but we've got the paint samples and Josh is a drywall patching king, so I think we'll be good. Care Bear, what do you think? You like it? You think it looks really nice? I think I want to add some command strips on the bottoms of all of them. One or two of them did fall while I was hanging some of the others, so just to make sure like they're really secure and the glass doesn't break. But I don't feel like going on any more errands today, so that will be a problem for another day. So this corner definitely needs something. And I picked up this really cute coat rack today that I thought would be perfect for this corner. We're gonna have pegs and hooks and stuff for jackets by the front door, but I thought this would be cute, like if it was just a little bit more styled. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Ah, freaking out, it's all coming together so fast. That's so perfect. Okay, y'all, I am on a roll, so I'm gonna go ahead and hang this as well. I'm thinking about right here. I want to leave the wall behind the toilet available, maybe a little higher. In case I want to add floating shelves for like towels or whatnot. So I'm thinking like right about there. Hopefully that left a mark. It did. I feel like that looks really cute. And then if we want to later add shelves behind the toilet for like towels and stuff, we can. I did have to literally climb into the shower to view it from this angle, but I think it looks really nice.